Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. It's Marcy Denning here from Stampin' with Marcy. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. I hope you all had a very awesome weekend and are ready to tackle the week. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for taking a few moments out of your day to join me for some live crafting inspiration. It is Monday, February 8th. That means there's only 2 more days to sign up for the paper pumpkin, the sympathy one. So don't forget about that. I'm going to flip you around. I've moved my iPad back onto my Archon mount. So let's see if it's going to work this morning. I have flat hair, no makeup. Today I am doing my workout after I am done live with you. So when I'm going to be getting all sweaty, I did not want to put makeup on and hairspray and all that. So I am a little shiny and pale. So anyway, let's flip you around and let's see here. Hopefully, fingers crossed. My mount is very creaky again. Let's see here. It looks good, looks good. Let's just tighten you all up. Good morning, Jeannie. I can see you now. All right. So, I don't know if you guys saw, I made those hot chocolate bombs this weekend. My first attempt, I just used what I had in my cupboard. I have groceries to do today. I haven't done groceries in 2 weeks. So, okay, this has to come down because I cannot see. I do groceries every 2 weeks to limit the amount I go outside, and that to stay safe. So, all right, so let's see here. You're going to have to excuse my hand. I don't know if this is going to work or not. With it being right there, trying to free up a little bit more space on my craft desk. So, all right, so I think yes. Good morning, Carol. All right, so this morning, how are my lights though? This morning, oh, I think we look good. We are going to be creating with the adorable, the bombs. Brad said it wasn't as sweet as he thought it would be. Hello, Anne. Hello, Pam. I used semi-sweet chocolate chips and I melted them. And my silicone form that I have, I got it off of Amazon. Good morning, Debbie. They're not very big, they're very small. So I can only fit 1 teaspoon of the hot chocolate mix in it. So I get to, and then 3 little mini marshmallows. So I have to see if I can't get more, carefully put more hot chocolate mix into the bomb. And then you're supposed to heat up your milk and put it in. It's very cool. And then, of course, I didn't have a piping bag or even any plastic Ziploc type of bags that would work for me to put the white. I had white chocolate chips that I melted in the microwave in just a little ramekin with a little baby spoon, and I was drizzling over, and the one got too hot. I had too much blob coat on it, and it melted a big hole. So on my grocery list today is little bags so that I can decorate them better than with a spoon. And hopefully the grocery store will have some, oh, we seem to be shifting here. Hopefully the grocery store will have some sprinkles or something for Valentine's decorated ones up, because I want to give my kids, I want to drop some off to Damon and Allie on their front porch as well, because our bulk barn is in London, and I don't even know if they're open or not. I haven't left Strathroy, so hopefully, that was my first venture in them. So hopefully the next time I do them in a few days, they will turn out even better than my first attempt. I gave 2 to my sister Anne. She hasn't told me if she's had them or not, her and her husband, what they thought. But they were fun. They were easy. I used a little paintbrush from my craft room here, so that hopefully the next time they'll turn out even better. So anyhow, now on to crafting. Hello, Brenda. Celebration is still going on, so that means you still have time to get into in on the free 5 packages free of your brand new designer series papers. They are in all of the color families, so you get those for free during Celebration, and Celebration only goes till February 28th this year, guys. We are only 2 months for our Celebration. So all right, so this morning we are working with Oh Snap. This adorable set can be found on page 47 of the mini catalog. The J to J, January to June mini catalog. If this is the first time you're catching me live or on the replay and you don't have a catalog, you live in Canada, and you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you currently work with, contact me and I will be happy to pop one of these beauties in the mail for you. So this here set is so much fun, and I keep telling you guys how much I love critters. So this was a must-have for me. Wait till you see Wednesday's card that I've got. Oh, so cute. But anyway, so today's card is this cute little hello friend card that I will be popping in the mail this week. So I have paired it with the Snail Mail Designer Series paper. Let me flip to find the page. Yeah, Snail Mail Designer Series paper. Love that heart pattern. The Snail Mail Twine Combo Pack. The Blushing Bride twine, and then of course the resin hearts. They are so cute. And can you see I did a little bit of ink blending with my blending brush there. And then so my card base is real red, and then I've got my Blushing Bride. I have to show you. So I created this on Saturday night. Brad was watching his motocross. So I came down to my craft room, and I didn't even notice I had done this until yesterday when I was typing up my blog post. I actually stamped the exact same sentiment that was on the front of the card on the inside. I was like, oh my gosh. So I stamped again on a piece of Blushing Bride, and glued it over top of my hello friend because we can't have the same sentiment on the inside as we do on the outside. I thought that was quite funny that I did that. But then it was later on at night, and I usually don't craft in the evening. I am generally a morning person, so the evening is not necessarily when I am firing on all 8 cylinders for my brain. So, yes, alrighty. So we are going to, right off the get-go, we're going to stamp. I'm just making sure I've got all my pieces cut here. So I want my one piece for my inside, and then my label for the outside. And of course, I'm using my favorite label dies from the annual catalog, Hippo and Friends. If you have been following me for a while, you know that I use these a lot. They are so awesome. All right, so we need this and this. So bringing in our Memento ink because, photopolymer, I need my Pierce mat. All right. Let's get this all set up. So how is everyone doing? Did you guys watch the Super Bowl? I'm not a football fan, so Brad did have it on for a little bit. I was reading. So I'm reading The Institute by Stephen King, my favorite author. All right, so there we have our cute little bird for the inside. And then straighten that. And there we go. Hello, Jan. Thanks for joining this morning. All right. So there we go with those. And get the lid back on. That is all we need for that. Okay, so next is Hello Friend. So we're going to set these aside so that they dry. And I've got a piece of my Blushing Bride. And I do apologize. This, the embossing buddy has retired. Somebody said you could put baby powder in a stocking or so. I forget exactly what, but I still have mine and I will continue to use mine. So, Versamark here, making sure we are good and inked up. Looking to make sure there's no Marshall hair or anything on there. And inking that up, giving it a moment for that ink to transfer. Okay, so then I'm going to bring in my white emboss powder. And I need my tweezers here. Now, cutting this apart makes it more versatile, I think, that you don't have to have a spot for that bigger sentiment. I like to tap it to give it a bit of time for that, the little embossing granules to absorb down into that tacky Versamark ink. Put this back on and get this out of my way. All right. Oh, I forgot to plug in my heat tool. All right. So we're going to have to excuse the noise for just a moment. Heat it up first, as always. I have a couple Versamarks Genie, and this one here is the newer of the two. So for videos, it's the one I use, just so it looks a little better. All right, so I think we're good there. All right. So now we're going to set this aside for it to dry, cool. We don't want to leave fingerprints in there. So next, we are going to bring in our Pool Party ink, and I had just re-inked this because I was doing so much ink blending. So I like to visualize whereabouts this is going to sit. So this is going to sit about there, so I know I need to extend my ink out further. All right, trying to figure out where to put everything so that we're in camera view here. All right, so a circular motion with my blending brush. Just dab it off just a little bit, and then I'm going to come in here because I've got that label going to be right over the center. I can come straight on it. I don't have to come in from the side. I can go straight down because if it gets a little heavy or blotchy right there, it doesn't matter because it's not going to show. It's tucked in behind. So do you guys send out Valentine's cards to your children, your adult children, to Galentine's cards to your girlfriends? Valentine's is not just for little kids. I've got some cards that I have to get popped in the mail today, and then I'll be dropping some off on the end of the week in mailboxes here in town. So I'm gonna see how that's looking, and I think I want more. So bringing that down a bit more. It just gives it that little bit of a halo look. Oh, I think I'm gonna like that. Oh yes. See how that just, when you pop that there, I like the way that looks, although I think I need just a titch more over here, so we're just gonna bring that out just a little bit. And my sentiment on the inside, you can see that I did a little bit right there. So we are just going to, right in the center, and then I will stamp over that with my sentiment. I just want it to kind of give it that cool effect. So we're just going to close this for a moment while we do a little bit of coloring. So we have our Daffodil Delight and our light Flirty Flamingo, because we want the little cheeky. She's got a little blush happening there. She's a little shy, or she's a little rosy cheeked. So we're just going to come in here with a little bit of the dark. And a hitch right here. Just a little bit, because I didn't want my bird to be all one color. I want her to have a bit of a tone difference. And I find that the daffodil is one of the colors that really bleeds, so you do have to be careful with coloring. All right, so I think she's good. Now let's do the next one. A little bit dark. Carol says she does not. Good morning, Cheryl. She doesn't send out Valentines to her adult kids. They would really, the girls, Carol, would really be surprised and appreciative of a little love card, I think. And her granddaughter's school is not allowing Valentine's this year, which, you know, is probably a good thing as we're trying to get our numbers down, but kind of sad at the same point in time. I usually do petal pink for my rosy cheeks, but I found that my original little bird here, when I did her cheeks with the petal pink, it completely blended in with the yellow, the Daffodil Delight. So I was like, okay, that's not going to work. So that's when I turned to the Flirty, because it's a little bit brighter. All right, so you're going to notice that here I've got some ink blending happening there as well. So what I did on the inside, I stamped my bird on a piece of Post-it note, and I cut off the beak and the tail feathers and the legs, because that really didn't matter, because they're such tiny little areas, those tail feathers. So there, I've covered that up, and now I'm going to come back in here with the Pool Party. And do you guys order special dinner in for Valentine's? Or do you make something? Our two local restaurants that we usually order from, well, the one we order all the time, the other not very often, their Valentine's specials, their desserts are cheesecake. I was like, seriously? I don't like cheesecake. I know you're probably thinking, oh, you're crazy, but I have never, ever been a cheesecake fan. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm going to make supper on Sunday. We're having special supper on Thursday. So Thursday is the 37th anniversary of our first date. Yes, I'm that romantic sap that does that. So we're having, we're ordering from the Clock Tower. fancy restaurant here in town. We haven't had them since our anniversary back in June, our wedding anniversary. So, but I like to do a fancy dinner for our first date anniversary. So there we have it. She's still nice and bright and yellow, but she's got that lovely blue soft glow behind her. All right, so next we are going to bring this back in, and we're going to stamp our sentiment right in the center here. Make sure I'm stamping the correct sentiment, which is sending a big smile. So straighten that out so that we're stamping fairly straight. And because I'm stamping the blushing bride over top of the pool party, my blushing bride is staying a nice bright pink. And I didn't do a really heavy, it's not really heavy in behind. It's just very light, the pool party. So just to give it that slight glow. All right, so now let's bring in our silicone craft sheet, as we are going to get adhering here. All right, so we're going to fold our real red. And then we are going to grab our liquid glue. You order in the heart pizza from Boston Pizza, Jeannie. Oh, nice. Yeah, my guys had pizza last Thursday night. Thursday is generally, I'm tired of cooking, and that's our takeout night. I'm not a pizza person, so I always get something else. It's nice to not cook. Once in a while. All right. Then let's bring you for the inside. So there's our adorable inside. Now, this is glued down straight. Onto this layer here. And once you add it to that designer series paper, it really makes that pool party background really pop, I think. So I'm lining it up by looking at my top and my sides here. And if it looks like it's a fairly decent distance, then I know I'm pretty good. So then we need some dimensionals. Back of this designer series paper is got that big fun mushrooms all over it. Okay, so I've cut my nails way back, so it's really hard to pick off the backings. There we go. All right. So we are going to center this. I think I'm a little far to the right, so carefully lift that back up. And I ripped the paper a smidge there, but it's going to be covered, so there we go. I think that's better. Hello, Lynn. Thanks for joining. All right, so we need to grab our little glue dots, and I'm going to roll it. And I want my bow to be right here. So I'm sticking that there. And then my twine. Bring my snips in. So make a little bow. And this is where really short fingernails don't help when you're trying to grab that little loop. All right, so hold your center so that you don't get it going all wonky. Give it a tug to get those loops the same size, then a nice little tug there. All right, so there we have our cute little bow. And we are just going to stick that there. Super cute. All right, now we are going to come in and cut down our hello friend. So we're gonna snip it, the sides off, and then I'm gonna come down the bottom, and then I'm just gonna go right in between because that's gonna make it easier. Then I can get a little closer, and I'm gonna go right below the letters, and then right above. You don't have to do anything fancy with this, but it does add. All right, so this end here needs, it's a little, come in just there. We were a little angled, and then just straighten that. So hello, and then my friend here needs to be taken down just a titch more. This end here needs, okay. So we're gonna tuck those just like that. So this stamp set has the cutest sentiments in it. Come on, glue. I left the lid off too long, and now it's, there we go. Now, right. Make sure that we're not wonky there. Okay. And then our friend is tucked in the bottom opposite corner. So cute. Lift that up to make sure that I am kind of sort of straight. And then, you know, I always like to add an extra little dot of glue to make sure my embellishments are not going to fall off. So, whoopsie, we are going to come in here and get you straight. You're a little... Okay, there's one. These heart embellishments are so sweet and so fun to add to your projects. 2 and 3. So come on. My heart is being a little fussy this morning, not wanting to go exactly where I put it. Okay, and that is it. How fun is that card? So cute. This is a little higher than my original. Oh, I've got a hair on there. But that basically the exact same card. And then we've got the fun decorated inside. Wouldn't one of your girlfriends love to receive that card? So cute, so easy. Yeah, so take a look at this set in the catalog. Wednesday's card, 6:30 Wednesday evening. I'm going to be using this set again, so be sure to tune in. All right, so let's bring you back up so I can say goodbye properly. Hold while I move you around here and tighten you up. It is very cold here in southwestern Ontario this morning. It's -13. And the high is only going to be, what, -8? Yikers. Yesterday I went for a walk. Today I think I will just do my workout and maybe walk on the treadmill because my face was so freezing cold yesterday when I was came back in. Oh my gosh, even though I had my scarf to here, my hat to here, I had sunglasses on, but my cheeks were like bright red. It was like, wow, super cold. I'm so excited for warm weather. Spring is on its way, yay. So if you have any questions at all, please don't hesitate to reach out and ask. Thank you, Carol. Yeah, I think it's a super cute card as well. So sweet. I'll be popping, I have a few extra of those. I'll be popping in the mail. I have to sit down and fill them all in and get them to the mail when I go out to the grocery store later today. So yeah, so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. If you're watching the replay on YouTube, please, if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button below as well as the notification bell so you do not miss any future videos from me. If you enjoy it, give me a thumbs up. If you're liking it on Facebook, please give me hearts. Share my video. Sharing is caring. It's how I reach more crafty friends. All right, that's it for me for today. I will see you on Wednesday evening at 6:30 with another fun card. And I hope you have a great start to your week. Bye for now.